Good morning, friends. I woke up and thought it was Friday. It is Thursday. And we had a new episode of Vanderpump Rules last night. Let's get into it. We kicked off the episode with a very drunk Raquel. And let me say, Lala as a sober person, and I know it's been a while, so she's comfortable in it. I don't know how she dealt with that. Not well, obviously. We saw that on the TV screen, but just being around that drunk and wasted of people at, 3 a.m.? And I noticed this about her other times in this trip. I give her props on that. Sloppy Raquel comes in and sits down, and Lala's just like, listen, I wouldn't trust you drunk with my man. And Raquel's like, oh, it's good that you don't have a man around. I get that she's drunk and saying things, but allegedly this affair may have begun right after this trip. So if that timeline is true, which Katie said on Watch What Happens Live, they still don't know exactly when. If that timeline is true, that would mean that she's got this self-confidence of, well, she's got a lot of self-confidence. Now, I still don't understand why Raquel is even on this trip. We know why Katie left Scheana out. She's been leaving Scheana out for years. And she's mad at her about something that Raquel did. But Raquel is on this trip, and I don't know why. Now, I know that this recap is going to sound like I am defending Raquel, because I kind of am. But I want to do this recap as if I don't know everything that she's been doing. Now, Lala, Christina Kelly, and Katie really kind of just being mean girls after that. I understand they're tired of her. They're pissed off at her for what she said. But, the whole, I did feel for her when she's kind of standing outside the room and can hear them talking shit about her. It's like the Mean Girl Club, right? And I don't know why she's on this trip, because she does not fit in with them. The next morning in Vegas, they're like, do you know what you said last night? And she says, I know I said something really offensive, but I don't remember what it is. Raquel, you remember. So they get to Lake Havasu and start putting things away. And then later, Charlie shows up. And now I'm like, is this just a production trip, or is this actually Katie's divorce party? Because Charlie, come on. And then she immediately starts disrespecting Christina Kelly. We do not do Christina Kelly disrespect around here. Sincerely, all of the Vanderpump OGs. So this is where it's going to sound a little bit like I'm defending Raquel. For us, it's been a week. For them, it is the next day after Raquel has made out with Oliver. I do believe that Lala felt a little butthurt, and she was trying to lash out in any possible way to get back at her. I mean, the comment from Raquel did not help, but I do think that she was a little taken down by it. Then I hear, oh, maybe Raquel's not going to do it, and she's just running her mouth. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but yeah, she's going to do it. She's definitely going to do it. And Raquel is now going to bring up the fact, you are sitting here being the biggest hypocrite. You slept with James when we were together. And Lala goes off the rails. I feel it's very hypocritical of Lala to have any accusations toward her right now, again, toward her in the manner that we have no idea what's to come, okay? Keep this in your head. Knowing that she slept with James and knowing that Randall was married, and whether she was told that they were separated or not, he was married. It's very hypocritical, and I think that's why Lala is so triggered by the word mistress, because I feel like she has guilt around it. I feel like she has shame around it, and that word really labels her. But Lala and Charlie leave. They go off, they do their own thing. And back in LA, Charlie and Raquel surprise everyone by showing up to guys' night. Everyone looks really shocked. I don't really believe that either, because I think the only one that would be shocked is James. They all said that they had talked to someone that was on the trip, and they all knew that Raquel and Charlie had left. And then we have a to be continued. We are all going to watch these episodes with a fine-tooth comb. I know that. But I do feel like it's very important to watch them from a lens of not knowing. Put those rose-colored glasses on, pretend, let them gaslight you a little bit. We're constantly picking and looking for the clues and looking for the proof of when it was happening. I think we're going to miss a lot of things of this nature. How many people are not calling out Lala for being a hypocrite in this episode because we're all really mad at Raquel. That's just my opinion. I do have a new episode of the podcast out as well. It was a really fun one to do this week. I touched on a little bit of everything, a whole lot of Housewife franchises, a little bit of Vanderpump. It was very fun to record. So go to Apple or Spotify and check that out. What did you think of last night's VPR episode?